Hello folks, I'm here today with Randy Edwards, and Randy has developed what we call, or he calls, the Magnum SlingBows. Now we're just going to call it SlingBows. That way I don't have to worry about over speaking.
All right.
Because there's several SlingBows that he actually makes. And what this is, well, let's just explain this, Randy.
This is the Magnum SlingBow.
Yeah.
This one was my first one that I come out with designed for bow fishing. You can adjust it left or right-handed shooter, but it has a natural enclosed rest. You can mount your AMS retriever on it or a regular reel and reel seat.
Okay. I'm going to grab another one here. This is one of my favorites right here.
Yeah.
Now, it's got all kinds of, what'd you call this?
Power bands.
Power band. I call them rubbers. So we can cut that out.
No, that's not.
But explain this.
Okay, this one is called the Survival, or the Sportsman Survivor. And this one folds up. You can take the power bands here. It folds up real nice. You can put your power bands on. It's your natural arrow rest. Now you can shoot arrows.
Okay.
Take the power band off. Put the regular slingshot band in. Take the arrow rest out. Now you're shooting steel balls or marbles or whatever.
I like marbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is neat. Now this is something that I really can get into.
And it folds up.
And goes in my backpack. Perfect.
Backpack, bug out bag, or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now we're back here again, and we're looking at the SlingBows. Now that looks like that's got a whisker biscuit on it.
Yeah, this is the V-Mag. It's vertical Magnum, and it shoots just like a bow.
Yeah.
It's vertical. So that's your natural arrow, that's your arrow rest and everything is right there for you, compact.
All right. With a stick bow, I'm usually going to be shooting 150, 160 feet per second. What do these shoot?
This one was chronographed and poundage tested at 49 pounds, and it shot 155.
155. So it's comparable with the stick, a good stick bow.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of stick bows don't even travel 100 feet per second.
I know it.
But
we have got these up to 170 to 180 foot per second before.
So you can shoot left or right-handed. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I got to try me this on a code.
Yeah, I heard that. That'll be weird.
Randy, tell me about the maintenance on these SlingBows.
Well, on the latex tubing, what I would use is like a silicone rubber or a silicone spray, like a WD-40 or something like that. What is it? Armor All works real good because it's a UV protectant. And it'll allow it to last a lot longer.
Well, I know that if I used to make these, what we call them bean shooters. We made them out of flat rubbers, but if they stayed out in the sun very long, deteriorated quickly.
That's the same thing. I mean, you got to take care of it just like you would your bow.
Yeah.
You wax your string, you condition your rubber and stuff, your latex and stuff like that.
Okay. So basically, it's just like taking care of a bow.
Absolutely. If you're going to spend that kind of money, you need to take care of it.
Spend that kind of money. Last bow I bought, I paid over $1,000 for it, and I get one of these for less than $200.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they're a lot more fun to shoot.
Yeah.
I can shoot them all day long in the backyard. And we're going to shoot them bow fishing. We're going to try to go get some predators with it. But one thing that we do is we predator hunt. And
you're still tall.
This really is just a bow, but it's made like a slingshot. And we got it right here. It looks like a slingshot, shoots arrows like a bow. One of the things you need to try it because you'll love it.
It's addicting.
It is that. Randy, appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm out here today shooting my Magnum SlingBow. I want to see what kind of speeds I can get. Make sure I can hit what I'm aiming at. I'm shooting at about 25 yards. I won't be shooting that far when I'm bow fishing, I hope. pretty fast. I'm gonna take a couple more shots just to see how it's, make sure I'm consistent. Good shot. Not in the bullseye. Right in the bullseye again. So it's fairly accurate, at least out to about 25 yards. Well, I figured out the best way to shoot this sling bow, and that's what I call snap shooting. It's instinctive shooting, and when I'm shooting a long bow, a recurve, or a compound, I draw back to an anchor point, say here. When I'm shooting this, I shoot instinctive, so I do it what's called snap shooting. I look at my target, and when I get to the point where I want, I release. Now that's, when I'm hunting for coyotes, it's a different story. I'm gonna have to bring it all the way back to be able to get the distance I want. It probably anywhere from 30 yards in, 20 yards, something like that. But when I'm bow fishing, most of the time your shots are 10 to 15 feet. So you won't have to pull it all the way back to here to be able to shoot and be accurate and have power. You still got plenty of power when you get to about here. And you just need to make sure that your hands is not all over the place. It's at the same point. Like when I come back and touch, I can release like this. That's just a tip of the day for shooting the sling bow. You become a lot more accurate. You do need to practice a little bit. This one is shooting 168 feet per second. Whether I shoot right or left-handed, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. I like it. It's fun. Like I'm here in the backyard shooting right now. There's people mowing yards, moving furniture, and all kinds of stuff all around us. But you do have to watch to make sure that your arrow stays inside your arrow channel. In other words, your arrow rest. If you cant your bow too much, you can see it's going to fall out. That's the reason I'm supposed to be shooting right-handed, and my sling bow is canted just a little bit so that whenever I draw back, it's going to stay in that arrow rest. If it pops out of the arrow rest, you're not going to hit anything. I haven't had that happen but once, and that was when when I first started was shooting this one. I was trying to get used to it, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I cocked my bow like this instead of like this, which is where I normally shoot, and I shot way down in the dirt. But anyway, it's a fun bow to shoot. It's extremely accurate. I was surprised how accurate it is. You'll see it on here. Sling bows. This is the Magnum sling bow. Lots of fun, and we're ready to go shoot a coyote with it.